Alright guys, so we officially have the update patch note for March 8th update for Cookie Run Kingdom. And if you guys didn't look at the Twitter post yet, they did say that Dream Express as well as Stardust Cookie, Space Donut, as well as the 2 legendary costumes for both Moonlight and Seafair are coming out. And there are going to be 3 of these new variant treasures and more coming out for this particular update here, guys. So let's read it together. Let's see exactly what's happening. A ton of stuff are changing. There's some buffs and stuff like that as well. So let's get into it. So here we go, guys. It says, let's take a look at the list of new features coming with the March 8th update. And it says, please note that there will be other fixes and adjustments to improve your kingdom experience as well. And it will change and be adjusted once the update actually goes live. But here we go, guys. The first thing is going to be the Dream Express, as well as it's going to be the Galactic Exploration. So explore the uncharted regions of the world of dreams on Milky Way Cookie's Dream Express and unravel the unknown dangers and wonders of the space. The galaxy's map will change randomly with each new voyage. Go on a brand new adventure each time. There are going to be battle stages and running minigame stages where you can obtain various rewards, and it is going to be very similar to how it is going to be with Black Pearl Islands that we had with Black Pearl Cookie. So this one is going to be a different theme though, with now Stardust as well as Milky Way and the World of Dreams. Alright, so the basic rules here is going to be that it is going to use stamina for every single voyage. And then whenever you move the Dream Express to a new space, its adjacent spaces will now become accessible. You can explore the new space, but if you fail to explore the area, your train's durability will decrease. Protect your train from the different threats of galaxy and reach the end of the map. You will encounter a mysterious entity. Defeat it to complete your voyage. And I think that this entity is going to be that black hole that we kind of saw at the trailer video. So if you guys didn't watch that one yet, make sure to go watch it because it looks absolutely amazing. And it says open the mysterious treasure chest to complete the voyage and obtain bonus points. And that is going to be at the end once you guys do beat that boss. And you can check records of your previous voyages in your dream diary. And it says right here that your remaining Dusk Gloom keys from the Black Pearl Islands will be converted to Galaxy keys and delivered to your mailbox. All right, so from last time, all right, when Black Pearl Island was active, whatever keys you guys didn't use is going to be transferred to your mailbox for this new event. And it says that once your Dream Express is over, your remaining Galaxy keys will be converted to coins and delivered to your mailbox. I'm not too sure if the, your keys that you didn't use is going to be converted to the next one or not. But as for right now, you can see that it's going to be converted to coins. And then now the second one is going to be the difficulty and rewards of the event. At the start of your voyage, you can choose from normal, hard, master, and infinity difficulty. Yeah, I don't know. If I remember correctly, what we had during Black Pearl Island was we didn't start the voyage with the difficulty. We had to, choose the difficulty level of the enemy once we actually versed it between hard and normal. But now we have a master and an infinity difficulty. So I'll be going over that once that update goes live. But it seems pretty interesting here. Once you clear the selected difficulty level, you can move on to the next one. So in order to move on from normal to hard, you need to be normal. Hard to master, you need to beat hard. Master to infinity, you need to be master as well. And it says that you can earn more rewards in the more challenging difficulties up until master. The rewards for difficulties beyond masters are the same. So master and infinity are going to have the same rewards. And it says that you may use up to 10 galaxy keys to open the last mysterious chest and earn rewards. I'm not too sure about how that's going to work out. Maybe you can open up to that many chests. We'll have to see once that update goes live. But number 3 is going to be the Dream Express. It's going to be the one that you're going to ride, Milky Way's train to go on your galaxy voyage here. The train can upgrade all the way up to level 30 using EXP obtained during a voyage. And it says right here, upgrading the train will increase its max durability and restore decreased durability by the same amount. You can repair the train up to 5 times during a voyage by using Dream Coins. And it says that the Dream Express level will remain even. All right, it should be even after a voyage is over. So the level will not change, guys. The goal, just like last time, should be increasing your train level as well. All right, that's going to be the first thing to do. Map is going to be each space on the map has different features. Explore the different spaces and uncover their secrets. If you fail to explore the space, the train's durability will suffer. And it says that you can choose to skip a space, however, this will decrease your train's durability as you have failed to explore it. And here we go, guys. There are different spaces, and I have pictures of them for some of them that has been shared on Naver. And it says right here, the battle planets win the battle to obtain dream coins and the voyage EXP. If you lose, the train's durability will decrease. You can choose not to battle and skip a planet, but of course, this is going to decrease the durability, right? And we have the Galaxy Run minigame here, guys. Play to collect dream coins and voyage EXP as well. You can make up to 3 attempts at each minigame, and you can choose not to play it, and you will decrease your durability. And it says right here that you can use a space artifact and attempt it once more. I guess up to a total of 4 times if you do that. And now we have NPCs here, guys, and it says that you will encounter various characters throughout the galaxy, listen to what they have to say, and earn rewards. So depending on the NPC, you can repair your train, obtain dream coins, or other various rewards that will help you one way or another, just like how it was with the Black Pearl Island. And now we have stations here, guys. Obtain various helpful battle effects from the stations. You can purchase different effects from one station. If you choose to check other effects, use the refresh button. Spend dream coins to activate the effects. The more valuable the effect, the more dream coins its activation will require. If there is no effect on the list that you find immediately useful, you may refresh it up to 3 times using the dream coins. If you obtain the same effect, you can upgrade the existing effect. That's actually pretty interesting here, guys. All effects obtained from the station will be reset once you complete a voyage, all right? So the effects are not going to be with you for the next voyage, all right? So just keep that in mind. And then it says right here, vortexes, you may pass through them, but the train will take a heavy toll, all right? It's just like how it was with the, whirlpool inside of Black Pearl Island. We have mysterious chests here, guys. You can open chests using the galaxy keys. You can obtain various rewards by opening it, and you can use up to 10 keys to open the last mysterious chest and obtain rewards, all right? So I guess the more keys you use, the more rewards you might be able to get. And then number 5 is going to be the space artifacts here. You can obtain space artifacts by completing certain missions while exploring on the Dream Express. Each space artifact has its own effect. These effects will not disappear even after a voyage is over. So the more artifacts you get, the better it is going to be for your voyage. And last one is going to be the ranking here, guys. The maximum number of dream coins obtained during a voyage and the bonus scores will make up your final dream score. The bonus score is awarded for the train's durability, damage dealt to the final boss, and the difficulty. Your high score is automatically renewed whenever you top it, and if the season ends mid-voyage, your latest score will be recorded. Alright, so it's very similar to how it was with the Black Pearl Island, but you can see that this time around, the damage dealt to the final boss and the difficulty is going to take place as well. All right, so super excited for this new event because Black Pearl Island was super fun, and the changes and the variety that it had, all right, it definitely was an exciting one. So I'm super excited to see how this is going to turn out for this particular update. Next one is going to be our new and latest super epic cookie, and that is going to be no other than Stardust Cookie, who is going to be the final boss for episode 16-30. But now we have finally the opportunity to pull for them as well. All right, so Stardust Cookie is an ambush cookie who uses a skill, Wrath of the Stars. All right, but we have a new ambush cookie now. So finally, if you guys have been saving up those ambush powders, you guys have the chance to use them. So here we go, guys. Skill description: Stardust Cookie soars in the sky and marks the enemy with the highest attack, targets cookies first with the sign of the stars. And then it says that then he will descend to deal area damage to the enemies, amplifying debuffs they receive. Targets will receive additional damage depending on the number of debuffs they currently have. So reading the skill right now, just up to here, it seems like that Stardust might really work well with the other super epic Sherbet here, guys. And it says that the sign of the stars prevents the target from gaining buffs, also decreasing their attack and healing, and increases the damage received. This guy looks busted, all right? If the skill delivers a critical hit, the target will also fall asleep. So this is kind of like how it was with Moonlight, that leak. They had that Moonlight, and it is going to be that falling asleep part if they do deliver a critical hit. If the sign of the star is dispelled, the target and the nearby enemies will receive damage, very similar to how it is with Affogato, as well as how it is for Black Pearl. We also have a damage coming out for the D spell. After casting his spell, Stardust Cookie will gain a damage resist buff himself. Another cookie with a self damage resist, just like how it is with Milky Way now. If the enemies are asleep, Stardust Cookie summons a meteor to attack them. I don't know. This guy looks so crazy. Like he seems so good that he could work with so many different cookies. But I'm super excited to test him out. Of course, asleep, that means that he's gonna be working well with someone like Moonlight. The damage, depending on the amount of debuffs, is like with Sherbet. And it seems amazing here, guys. And I think we might actually have triple DPS coming back as well with this cookie being released. And it says here, guys, you can now meet Stardust Cookie and his Soulstone in the Starlight Gacha. So very similar to how it is with Moonlight, except this time around it is going to be called Starlight. And majority of the time with all the super epics right now, we were able to get a free pity copy as long as you did all of the missions. So hopefully this is going to be the case as well. It says collect comet candies from events and the shop to try the Starlight Gacha. Depending on your results, you can obtain Comet Candy Dust instead of mileage points from the Starlight Gacha. You can obtain Comet Candy Dust whenever you obtain a cookie or a soulstone from the gacha, regardless of whether the cookie has ascended or not. If you collect enough Comet Candy Dust, Stardust Cookie will join your kingdom. If you already own enough Stardust Cookie soulstone to max him out, you can obtain a super epic cookie of choice chest 3 kind instead of the guaranteed Stardust. Very interesting. Probably won't happen for a lot of people, only for the real big Leviathans here. After the event is over, the remaining Comet Candy Dust will be exchanged into regular mileage points and delivered to your mailbox. So it seems like it's going to be more of a mileage shop this time around, but we'll have to see how it's going to turn out once the update drops. Next one is going to be our new epic cookie, Space Donut here, guys. And it says right here, Space Donut is a charged character who uses the skill Donut Beam. And the skill description reads, fires the donut beam, dealing damage, reducing the target's defense, and amplifying debuffs they receive. Another cookie who is going to be amplifying debuff. All right, so we have one with, Blueberry Pie. We have it with Prophet. Now we have it with Stardust as well as Space Donut as well here. His targets will turn into donuts, excluding bosses and cookies. It says that the target will receive extra damage if they are already inflicted with the defense reducing debuff here. When the target turns into a donut, reach a certain number, Space Donut will use Super Donut Blast, rolling over the enemies, dealing damage and stunning them. Space Donut does not take damage while using their skill. They don't take damage while using their skill? Alright, first of all, it seems like it's going to not affect bosses as well as cookies. So the donut turning we saw is only for summon units as well as for, it seems like, world exploration. So it seems like maybe Space Donut is going to be more focused towards that world exploration as well as maybe even Cookie Alliance right now, right? Charged cookies are getting extra buffs, so we'll have to see how they turn out inside of this meta. All right, next one is going to be our new costume set and story here, guys. And like I said, the legendary costumes are here. New costume for Moonlight as well as Seafarer cookies are going to be available. The legendary Crescent Guardian Moonlight cookie as well as the legendary Rippling Moonlight Seafarer cookie costumes are going to be available. Cookies wearing legendary costume will have a new voice line. A new costume set story to go along with the new costumes is going to be available. The Sea and the Dark Side of the Moon. All right, reminds me of Transformers if you guys have watched that. Next one is going to be the legendary costume gacha. All right, so here we go, guys. Legendary costume gacha is going to be available. In the legendary costume gacha, you have a higher chance of pulling legendary costumes than in the regular costume gacha. I don't know how much that percentage is, but you guys know how it is with legendary banners and their rates. While the legendary costume draw is available, you cannot obtain the legendary costumes in the regular costume draw. So once the banner is gone, it is going to be added to the regular pool. But while this banner is here, you have to pull on the legendary costume banner. If you get duplicate costumes in the legendary costume draw, you will not receive rainbow crystals. Instead, you will earn legendary costume points for the legendary costumes. And that means, I think, that rainbow crystals are not going to be able to be used for these legendary costumes as of right now. Okay, so if you earn enough legendary costume points, your chance of obtaining the special costume will gradually increase in the legendary costume draw. And it says once you obtain a legendary costume, your legendary costume points will be reset, and you will not earn legendary costume points for obtaining a legendary costume. All right, so yeah, we'll have to see how this gacha turns out. I am honestly kind of scared, but we'll have to see. So this one is going to be very new here, and I'm super excited for this one too, because we have some new treasures coming out as well, guys. So new variant treasures. 3 new variant treasures are now going to be available. Come up with various new strategies for your cookies. So if you guys saw the thumbnail, you guys would have seen it, but it's going to be the available variants for the jelly watch as well as the torch and the scroll. You cannot equip 2 variants of the same treasure simultaneously, which means that you cannot equip the same disciple magic scroll and the old pilgrim scroll at the same time. All right, so you can't have these 2 scrolls out of the 3 slots that you guys get, so you have to choose between one of them. All right, you can see the details on the variant treasures in detail window, and the variant treasures are available in the regular treasure gacha. So make sure to save up your mileage points because you're gonna have to pull for them as well, guys. So here we go. Epic, the Sleepyhead's Jelly Wand. And the treasure skill description reads, decreases the cooldown for all cookies by N%, so they don't have the percentage yet, and increases their attack by N%. So it is an upgraded version of that Jelly Watch here, guys. And of course, if you're gonna use the Jelly Watch, why not use this? And that also means that the scroll, all right, the regular scroll is not gonna be the guaranteed absolutely must now, especially even with the whistle right now. Scroll is going to be kind of pushed out of the meta as not the absolute must, but into the just really, really good treasure. All right, next one is gonna be the new epic treasure here. Milk tries Frozen Torch here, guys, and it reads, deals damage to the enemies within the range equal to N% of the team's total attack and freezes them. All right, when the targets are thawed, deals damage equal to N% of the total attack. Targets immune to freezing, it receive a fraction of this damage, and targets that receive damage from this treasure suffers from attack speed reduced by N% and gains a stack of frost that will increase receiving freezing damage by N%. So it is going to be a new treasure that actually might bring like the frost comp even higher into the meta here, guys. I'm super excited to try this treasure out with something like Sherbet and Frost Queen and see how much damage we're able to do. And even now with this and Prophet, now we have total of 4 different cookies dealing frost as well as freezing effect. So we'll have to see how that turns out. Of course, Snow Sugar is there, but who uses Snow Sugar right now, right? And then the next one is going to be a rare treasure, Disciples Magic Scroll. And it says that the secrets of the scroll increases all cookies attack by X% and defense by Y%. Of course, because it is a rare treasure, I don't think it's going to be too high, but we have a new rare one for the scroll that is going to be very interesting. So it is kind of like a combination of the Gatekeeper's Horn as well as the scroll now. All right, and we have some additional changes and improvements for some cookies. Sadly, Seafarer Cookie is not included here right now, guys. So I don't know if Seafarer is actually going to be getting a buff or not. But we have buff for Cotton here. So attack, defense, and HP is going to be increased by a pretty significant amount. And the healing as well is going to increase by 5%. And the skill description added is going to be that while Cotton Cookie is using their skill, she will briefly become resistant to interrupting effect. She definitely needs that. And we also have that for Parfait Cookie as well. Attack, defense, and HP is also increased, not as significant or as much as Cotton, but we also have the debuff resist here, increasing to 50% instead of 40%. And she is also receiving that resistance to interrupting effect while using her skill, which is really, really needed for Parfait. Maybe she will come back into the meta with all of the debuffs coming up, but we'll have to see how that turns out. So we also have adjustments for treasure as well here, guys. Elder Pilgrim's Torch has been adjusted as follow. Base damage has been increased by 30% and adjusted the activation position to middle of the enemy group in order to deal damage to a number of enemy rather than just the front. All right, and we have some new music being added here as well. And right here, this is some other stuff. You can now easily add tiles to your kingdom with the tile picker tool in the kingdom's layout mode. Change the tile of the same theme into a different theme with a single touch, rather than having to, go through every single one of them with your cursor or your finger. And you have to do that. You can just click on it and boom, it just changes it. All right. And it says that added a new scroll bar in the topping list and your defense records. So I guess instead of going all the way, like, scrolling, you can just press it and then you'll just have to go down, and easy, scrolling, kind of a, just a little feature added. And then adjusted the HP healing interval of the living abysses, summon creature. Maybe this is for the higher level ones, because I heard from some players that the ooze are actually dying. So maybe this is to prevent the ooze from actually dying. But there you guys go. A ton of stuff. So kudos to you guys if you guys actually stayed and listen to the entire thing. But super excited for this new update. Super excited for Stardust Cookie and Space Donut as well, and the new Dream Express events that we have going on. Sadly, once again, that Sea Fairy Cookie is not getting a buff right now, but hopefully during a new update she'll actually get her own little story, as well as her new buff that will prevent her from being called the worst legendary as of right now. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the new update. Are you guys excited? What are you guys excited about? But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.